Well, all right. Welcome back to As It Should Be. Paul Berlino here, and well, it's time for another track versus track video. And well, this time I'm going to put two Steely Dan albums up against one another. Yeah, I'm putting Pretzel Logic up against Katy Lied. Ooh, yeah. Now, it was kind of tough to find two albums I could put against one another because none of their albums, or at least up to Gaucho, I'm not sure about the two reunion albums, but none of the original run albums have the same number of tracks. So there was really no way to put any of them up against one another, except what I did is I dumped St. Louis Toodaloo from Pretzel Logic. Dumped it, and that makes that and Katy Lied have the same number of tracks. So there we go. And now, I will say that Katy Lied is my favorite album of the two, and so we'll see how it goes. I mean, Pretzel Logic has some pretty heavy hitters on it, so we'll see. And let me get my pad ready over here. Okay, so Pretzel versus Katy Did. All right. Okay, so track number one on Pretzel Logic is Ricky Don't Lose That Number. Oh man, what a song. That is one of my favorite Steely Dan songs. I mean, yeah, it's a big radio hit and a song that we've heard a million times since 1974. I've been listening to that song since it came out. I mean, I was 4 years old when that song hit the radio, and I've always loved it. You know, back in the mid-'70s when I was hearing it a lot, sitting in the backseat of my mom's car, I didn't know it was Steely Dan. I don't think I'd even heard the name Steely Dan yet. I just knew it was a song that I really loved on the radio. But man, I have never gotten sick of it. As many times as I've heard it on the radio or that I've played it myself, it's evergreen. Love it. And well, that's going up against Black Friday. Black Friday, the opening track on Katy Lied. Oh man, that is such a I'm agonizing people because I really love that too, but you know what? I'm gonna go with with Ricky Don't Lose That Number. I have to. I mean, as much as I love Black Friday, Ricky, I have to give it to Pretzel. Gets one. Okay, so track number two on. Let me do this so I can't see the tracks in advance because we want the element of surprise, then, don't we? So number two on Pretzel Logic is Night by Night. Yeah, that is a good one. And that one is going up against Bad Sneakers on Katy Lied. Now that is easy. I like Night by Night, but it's not really one of my very favorite songs on that album. Bad Sneakers, ooh. Fucking love that song. I mean, I love every song Katy Lied, but yeah. Okay, so number three on Pretzel Logic is Any Major Dude Will Tell You. That's one of my favorite Steely Dan songs, bar none. Like of all time, of all their songs, it's that could possibly be top five. And that is going up against, on Katy Lied, Rose Darling. Well, I love Rose Darling. Love it. Love it. But Any Major Dude, I mean, come on. Any Major Dude Will Tell You. Not even a contest. Okay, so now track number four on Pretzel Logic is Berrytown. And that is going up against, on Katy Lied, Daddy Don't Live in That New York City No Mo. Yeah, well, this is a pretty easy one. Katy Lied gets that. Daddy Don't Live in That New York City No More. Oh man, that is one of my favorite songs on one of my favorite albums. So, okay, so track number five on Pretzel Logic is Parker's Band. Track number five on Pretzel Logic is actually St. Louis Toodaloo, but as I mentioned, I'm skipping ahead to side two. And, yeah, Parker's Band. And that goes up against, on Katy Lied, Dr. Wu. And, yeah, come on. Dr. Wu. Dr. Wu by far. And, how do we... Oh, well, Katy's Katy's winning so far, but only by 1. We'll see how this goes. Okay, so now track number 6 is Through with Buzz. Yeah, and Through with Buzz is going up against on Katy Lied. Everyone's Gone to the Movies. Oh, man. See, now, Everyone's Gone to the Movies. What? Just one of the classic Becker and Fagan sleazy characters, that song. And, yeah. Everyone's Gone to the Movies. Through with Buzz is a song I really like, and it's a really, really, really short track. But, yeah, it's no match for Everyone's Gone to the Movies, right? So track number 7. Track number 7 is Pretzel Logic, the title track from Pretzel Logic. And that goes up against on Katy Lied, Your Gold Teeth 2. And, yeah. You know what? Katy Lied gets it again. I'm giving that to Your Gold Teeth 2. Yeah, I mean, see, I knew there were some real highlights on Pretzel Logic that could possibly win over Katy Lied, but overall, I don't have a lot of hope for Pretzel Logic, but we'll see. We're gonna move on here. So track number 8 on Pretzel Logic is With a Gun, and that's going up against on Katy Lied, Chain Lightning. Let me think about this a second, because that isn't really a slam dunk. That's not really a slam dunk. I'm gonna go. Yeah, you know what? Katy gets that one too. I'm going with Chain Lightning. Sorry, Pretzel Logic. I really do love you. In fact, you know, I think Pretzel Logic is the first Steely Dan album I ever owned. And I bought it, of course, because Ricky Don't Lose That Number was on it. But what can you do? I mean, it's up against Katy Lied. Okay, so track number 9 is Charlie Freak. And that's going up against on Katy Lied. Oh, my God. Any World That I'm Welcome To. Oh my God, talk about a slam dunk. Any World That I'm Welcome To is one of my very favorite songs on Katy Lied. I mean, top 2 or 3. That just wipes the floor with Charlie Freak. Okay, so that brings us to the last track. That brings us to the very last track on Pretzel Logic, and that is Monkey in Your Soul. And that is going up against Throwback the Little Ones. Well, man, both of those are good ones. Those are both really good ones. Ugh. You know what? I'm going to give that to Monkey in Your Soul. I'm going to give that to Monkey in Your Soul. And woo. All right. Well, there you go. I mean, Pretzel Logic got 1, 2, 3. Katy Lied got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it was a slaughter, wasn't it? I mean, I kind of suspected that Katy Lied was going to win, but I thought Pretzel would get a little bit more than 3. Well, what are you going to do? But those are 2 great Steely Dan albums. I mean, you know, Pretzel Logic, there are other albums that I prefer over that one. Katy Lied, most notably. I mean, I like Countdown to Ecstasy, I think, a little bit more than that one. Whatever, I'm not going to go over that because I got to do the ranking the Steely Dan albums later on. Right now, I can't give all my secrets away, right? All right, so if you like the videos, subscribe. And if you subscribe, click the little bell for notifications. And, you know, like and comment and all that kind of stuff. You know, it helps the algorithm, you know. Let YouTube know that people might want to see the videos. And, you know, it helps the channel grow and all that kind of stuff. It's really helpful. And, you know, thank you to everybody who has subscribed and who has been commenting. And thank you for watching this video. And, as always, shout out to Dr. Fuck, who is the originator of the track versus track idea. I salute him. And, yeah, I will see you all next time in the next video.